It's week 2 of the National Football League. And if it's in the game, it's in the game. It's the Steelers and the Broncos. And it comes your way next on Madden NFL 25.
Fittingly named in part for its considerable elevation. We're at Empower Field at Mile High here in Denver, Colorado. Thank you all for joining us here in week number 2. Alongside Brock Hewitt, I'm Kate Scott. And Brock, we got a great one this week, partner. One of the only games league-wide featuring 2 teams who both won their openers.
Yeah, it's been mission accomplished so far, each off to the start that they envisioned as the season began. And while it's only week 2, whoever can come out of this one with a win and jump to 2-0 has everybody in their division looking up at them.
Couple of teams here who began the year with wins. Let's see who can make it 2-0 as off we go in week 2. Has this at the 6. Man, he's going to make this to the 28 before going down. Oh, hang on there. Hang on a moment. Looks like we've got an injured player on the kick return. They're going to check on him now. All right, let's get this show on the road. It is 1st and 10. Wilson airing it out to start. That throw finds Pickens. And he'll get taken down after advancing this to the 37. Now here's a look at his production from last week and the part he played in his offense's victory. Nice spot here for the offense. It's 2nd and 1. Wilson now off the play action. Flushed out of the pocket. Caught him deep behind the line. Oh, the ball is out! And this is going to be a turnover. The defense forces the big play. Man, this is a tough ask of your defense so early in a game, Brock, sending them out on short notice and a short field after you fumble it away.
But these are the critical moments defensively you got to live for, right? This is called sudden change. They practice this, and it's your time to put out this fire.
So the Broncos offense getting set for their first drive. They'll be led out by the final quarterback taken in the first round of this year's draft. A lot of experience from Oregon and Auburn. It's Bo Nix.
I know technically, Kate, that Bo Nix is a rookie, but geez, watching him perform over 61 starts, 5 years of college football. This is a grown-up. This is an adult the Broncos are getting. So much experience, and he's going to be able to handle such a deep playbook for these Broncos.
And he breaks even, but that's it. Brought down at that line of scrimmage. There on the stop, Larry Ogunjobi. What we're seeing now, Brock, they've had some pretty crummy luck, some poor fortune in keeping guys healthy during their early goings of this season.
And this is where focus and attitude is oh so critical. They're rallying around those guys who were hurt and trying to play winning football. So when those players start to come back, Kate, they could jump right back in and really add this depth and be a better team and maybe, just maybe, make a playoff push.
Pocket isn't holding up. They're able to drop him. And the defense comes through. That's going to back them up and bring up 4th down.
All right, first sack on the board on the first drive as a defense. And now, well, now we let the chess match begin. The adjustments begin because we know pressure leads to sacks. And sacks in this league often leads to wins. A lot of them may make it look automatic, but you get this deep, and those field goals are far from a certainty. It took all his concentration, every bit of his strength, to send that puppy through.
Return coming from the 6. Coverage team gets him down at the 26-yard line. Now after that return, we've got an injured player getting some assistance as we momentarily step aside. Drive starts out with a 1st and 10. On the carry, this is Najee Harris. And they needed more than one defender. Their powerful runner stopped for just 1 yard. They'll come to the line here, 2nd and 9. Now movement as somebody goes early. And for the first time today, we're going to hear from our officials.
Ball start.
So tough to stay set when you've got defenders doing everything they can to make you jump, and, well, they got one of them to move that time. Back to the line they go. It's second down. Running it after the penalty. And the defense gets there to force a small loss.
This is one of those plays that I wish we had the huddle mic'd up, Kate, because I can assure you that offensive line in their own way is telling that running back, sorry, we did not give you any chance.
Now Wilson on 3rd and long. That one is incomplete. Couldn't hang on through the contact. Gonna have to wait a little longer for his first catch of the game. And now they're staring at 4th and long. On 4th down, the Steelers are going to turn to Cameron Johnston to punt this away. He punted 4 times last week in the win, and his first of this week is away. No return on that punt. And the Broncos get set to take over. The Denver offense taking the field for their second drive. And they'll have a little momentum as they take the field here after their kicker drilled a deep one to end their last drive with points. Nix with it on 1st. It was there, but he couldn't hang on. That's incomplete.
I'm not sure if he was hearing footsteps or he just had a surprise break in concentration. It's so unusual at this level to see a drop pass unless there's a hit involved.
On 2nd down, a run with Williams. And he's brought down after a nice gain and a first down.
You know, coach gets in that QB's headset, probably told his offense and his QB, listen, I don't want to see a 3rd down on this possession, or something kind of like that. Whatever version he told him, it worked.
On 1st and 10, here's Nix. Pocket isn't holding up. They're able to drop him. And the big play drives them backwards. 2nd down coming up.
And right there's the danger, Kate, when you put the ball in the air. How many times do we see these coordinators, when you get a nice run, right, you gain some steam on the ground, you stick with the ground game. They don't, they call the pass, and the defense reacts, and reacts well with a sack.
Let's see what they dial up on a 2nd and very long. Straight ahead with Williams. And he'll be brought down a step or two shy of midfield. They're going to mark him at the 48. Drive in dire straits. It's 3rd and 9. Nix from the gun. And it's incomplete, and that's going to bring up 4th down.
So many coaches love 3rd downs, and they practice them so much, Kate. Why? Because they're the money down in the NFL. Whether it's a close game already out of hand, coaches know, got to execute and convert on these 3rd downs.
Now Pittsburgh's offense running back out for a new series. And it's far from the first time we're seeing this unit head out, Bronk, but what we haven't seen so far in this opening half, well, we haven't seen much in terms of yardage.
No, it's like they've written a few lyrics, but nowhere close to a song yet.
First down, here's Russ. An alert play defensively there. He got a hand on it to tip it away, and that makes it 2nd down. Now an inside handoff to Harris. And he'll fight the good fight forward to around the 21. So a tough spot now. This is 3rd and 9. Now there's the flag. Looks like the jump came from the left side of the line. One of the most common penalties in the sport, and the reaction, it's the same every time, Brock. Frustration from the coach as they get backed up 5 yards. Penalty not helping their cause for this 3rd down. From the gun, it's Wilson. He's on the move. Oh, he's gonna run for it. How about that play, Brock? On 3rd and 14, they find a way to convert.
You know, these are the type of plays that really get an offense going. This is a chance for a QB to inspire the guys around him. Calling his own number, carrying his teammates to a first down on that big run. That inflates an offense, and it can suck the wind out of that defense.
Ball at the 33 for first down. Now here's Russ. Got Washington, it's complete. He gets it ahead, winds up with about 3. That tackle by Levi Wallace. Second down now, 7 to go.
Brings up 2nd and 7 at the 35-yard line.
Russ now from the gun. Nothing there left side as it ends up incomplete. First time this game they've looked to him. So it'll be 3rd down. Wilson now from the gun. Escapes the pocket. He's running for it. And he'll be brought down a step or 2 shy of midfield. They're going to mark him at the 48. Looks like we'll have a pause here. An injured Bronco out there and in some pretty obvious pain after that play. 1st and 10, ball set up at the 48. They give to Harris from the gun. 12 yards on that play, and a good call nets him the first.
Okay, this is why coaches across all levels of football harp on the importance of good, fundamental tackling, not just to hear themselves talk. It's to make sure that when one of their guys has a chance to bring down a running back, they're able to do it and keep those plays from going any further.
Throwing all the way to the end zone here. And he's there to send that one away, incomplete. Thought he had a touchdown there. And now they face 2nd down. Running behind center with Harris. He's got room to roam here. And he heads out of bounds. Great pickup on that run. How about 29 yards on that play, partner, as they get the chains reset?
Even with everything he racked up on that run, you could argue he deserved maybe a little bit more. That call was the perfect one to break for big yards. The only thing that saved the defense from a score was getting that contact to slow him down and eventually, finally, stop him.
And he stopped. Now we'll wait to hear what this flag is all about. A game they were pretty happy with goes away via the penalty. And now we're going to wait to see how they respond. Shotgun snap for Wilson. Short throw is dropped. This one's incomplete. Official signaling for a timeout. It's taken by the offense. Russ looking to throw. Throws off the rip, but it's incomplete. Looking for the back that time. So now it's going to be 3rd and long. Russ setting to throw. From the pocket isn't holding up. They're able to drop him. And the defense comes through to back him up ahead of 4th down.
Sometimes I wish everybody could feel what that feels like. When you're a QB and you just feel the air in the pocket getting sucked out and you know there's no escape, it can be just one heck of a deflating feeling. Not for that defense who puts a sack on the board. That's a type of long, sustained drive that takes some of the starch out of your opponent. The only negative is that the kicking team was out there for a field goal and not an extra point. But they do come away with 3.
Marvin Mims now to return it. He stopped on the return at the 27. They're out and set, 1st and 10. They go with Williams on the counter. And he's brought down for a loss.
Well, he was supposed to be the one who chipped away a few and got a new set of downs started right in rhythm. Instead, he's now forced to pick himself from behind the line thanks to a great effort defensively.
This one is tipped away and incomplete. Good positioning to make a play on it. That forces 3rd down.
He was covered by Patrick Queen.
Shotgun snap to Nix. Defender arrives right as the ball does, and the hit knocks it free. Incomplete. Tough one to retain through that hit. And that brings up 4th and long. Here comes the Broncos punting unit. And he wants to hit his second effort just as well as he hit his first. And that fair catch corralled just beyond the 25-yard line. That punt goes unanswered, no return there. And the Steelers will take over possession. And the drive will start out with a 1st and 10. The carry by Harris here to start the drive. And he's caught behind the line for a loss.
Hey, range is not an optional feature for middle linebackers in today's game. It's a prerequisite for the job. And this guy definitely has it. Followed that play from the start, and he ended it with a loss.
This is Harris on 2nd down. And that's good yardage there with a new set of downs to boot.
Ooh, I like that. I really like that execution to move the chains. Now that 3rd down call that they had ready, well, they could stick it right back in their pocket for a later occasion.
They'll head up 1st and 10 from the 42. Harris once more. And they try to power it forward, but only a couple of yards there.
You know, not a ton of yards, but still showing that commitment to the ground game. The type of run that keeps the defense from loading up in coverage and focusing entirely on that passing game.
And he'll push this upfield and earn them a new set of downs.
It was University of Wisconsin, Kate, the first time I heard this term, slow to explode through. And think how good that Badgers run game has been at the college level. Well, they made runs like that look easy. Slow to explode through.
He's pushed straight ahead, and that's maybe a yard at most. That's Baron Browning who makes the stop. Here we go, 2nd and 9. Couldn't connect right side, it's incomplete.
That just goes to show you can't take any completion for granted, even on some of the shortest passes in the game plan.
Throwing on 3rd, Wilson. That one's incomplete. Had the connection, but some stone hands got in the way there. That's one he knows he should have had. So that brings up 4th and long. Here comes Chris Boswell in the Steelers field goal unit. This is a 55-yard look from the left hash. And that one is not where he needed it to be. It is off and no good. And we do not get a 3rd field goal of the game as we stay tied at 3-3.
He was hitting from that distance pregame. Heck, we were on the field watching it, and they were confident he could do so again. Just did not work out this time around.
And he pushes this down to the 42 before going down. A new set of downs forthcoming. It's 1st and 10.
1st and 10 at the 42-yard line.
Out of the gun, it's Nix. As a man, that's Cortland Sutton. And he'll have a small 4-yard chunk there. That stop made by T.J. Watt. Now a moment to check out his numbers catching that football last week. 2nd and 6 coming up here. Nix off the play action. Bails out of the pocket quick. He keeps it and takes off. A 9-yard gain and good for a 1st down. At the end of one, a field goal for each side, but no one has found the end zone just yet. Both teams neck and neck so far. We'll get you back to Mile High after this. We're back, and it is Broncos football as we resume. They're looking at yet another 1st and 10 on this drive. Rolling out to his left. And they get to him as he was trying to make something happen. 2nd and 10, need to get some positive yardage here.
2nd and 10.
Now Nix.
30-yard line.
And he doesn't see a window he likes, so he just got rid of that one. Then brings up 3rd down.
Broadway and incomplete. Brings up 3rd down and 10.
Nix now to throw. And even on third down, he sees no choice other than to get rid of it. Not the play they wanted. It's going to be fourth down.
So often, so many of these games in the NFL, well, they come down to a play or two, and third downs are critical. Whether it's in a close game or already out of hand, their coach wants to see them convert those.
Bertolet able to knock it through. And that's going to break our tie and give them a 3-point advantage.
Okay, one of the areas that kickers and quarterbacks are similar, they want to get into rhythm, and no better way to feel good and get into that rhythm than start a game 2 for 2 as a kicker.
Starting from the 5. And pretty solid field position starting out here, Brock. He's tackled at the 29. The Steelers and Najee Harris making their return to the field. And get that big old marker out. Cross a major number off his roadmap after that last drive. He's reached one of the marks that every back strives to hit at some point during the season. They'll start with a give to Harris. And that's good for a gain of 5. P.J. Locke getting there for the stop. First down play, nets him 5. It's going to be 2nd and 5. Staying on the ground with Harris. A flag's down as he stops. Looks like this one's on the offense.
Illegal block in the back. Offense.
So they catch the illegal block in the back, Brock, and that's rare that we see the clipping call. It's a dangerous play. It's rightfully going to back up this offense. And he's able to get back to the line, but that is all. Call it no gain on the play, and that brings up 3rd and 9. Here's Wilson to the air. He had it for a moment, but a great defensive play to jar it loose. Incomplete. A quick 3 plays, Brock, and we have arrived at 4th down just like that as he comes through with some contact to break up what looked like a catch.
Hey, guess what, Kate? These guys aren't getting paid by the down defensively. They want to get themselves off the field in as few snaps as possible, and there was no way they were letting this drive extend beyond a 3-and-out.
Big kick on that one, 62 yards. And they're going to take over possession. The Broncos running their offense out once again. And they were able to contribute 3 points to the lead their last time out. Another chance to build on that advantage here. Throwing on first down, Nix. That one falls to the turf, couldn't hang on. It's incomplete.
I think if you look up in phase in the defensive encyclopedia, that is a picture-perfect form of it. He was all over him in coverage, really forcing the incompletion.
That's complete. It's Javonte Williams. And he'll get it out to the 34 before he's tracked down. They get an even 10 on that play. And the Broncos will have a first down. Up the gut they go with Williams. And they love to see him fighting forward, but he only gets them 3.
You know, they got some positive yards. That's a good thing. But too many plays like that, it just is too hard to pile together, get first downs against the better defenses in this league.
That one's cut along the left sideline. He picks up 28 on the play. And that'll be good for a Denver first.
You know I love those chunk completions. They're so critical. Those chunk plays, they lead statistically so often to...
Mike Tomlin never afraid to tell the officials how he feels, and he's got the challenge flag out. So what we're all looking for here, did he secure the catch and maintain it while also getting both feet down?
Yeah, this is why it's a perfect look. This is why teams scout body control and field awareness for these pass catchers. For moments like this, he did not have much margin for error, and it happens oh so fast.
So the challenge ends up successful. He, in fact, did not get both feet in. This is incomplete. And he just gets rid of this one, but unfortunately, that means 4th down coming up.
You know, it's a point of emphasis in practice each and every week, no matter where we go. How are we going to attack the coverage on 3rd down? Well, they chose the wrong play off that call sheet that time.
Punter takes the field on 4th down, and he sends this one flying. And he gets his guys a few yards before they bring him down on the return. The Steelers and this running back headed back out for a new series. They were only on the field for 3 plays their prior series, Brock. Let's see what changes they make to take over here. They'll get this drive started. 1st and 10. From the gun, they go with Harris. And he's only able to power this forward for about 3 yards. So hold on one moment. We did have a player injured on the last play, and that's Najee Harris. In some discomfort out there. Not good. 2nd down now, 7 to go. Now running for the first time with Jalen Warren. They got 2 yards there. That leaves them with 3rd down and 5.
Hey, we know running the ball in the NFL is hard, and that play pretty indicative of it. Here's the key, though. At the end of the game, those type of plays got to be in the minority, and the majority have got to do some damage.
Wilson on 3rd down. And that one's too far in front of them, so now they're facing 4th down.
Can't cover it much better than that. Really well covered, Kate, on that play. There just simply was not a window for him to sneak that throw in.
Cameron Johnston on to punt. And he's certainly been staying busy. Once again, he's out to punt and sends this flying. And he'll have this fair catch right along the 25. We don't get a return out of that punt. And it'll be their football. Here's Williams to start the drive. And he's able to power this forward, but they stop him after 2 yards.
I think one thing you learn, Kate, when you transition from college to the NFL, not every run is going to be a big play. Some of them, well, they're just destined to end in a minimal gain, and some of them will set up that critical play action for later.
Gets it ahead, has about 5 yards. Patrick Queen ranging in for the tackle. Short yardage situation here. It's 3rd and 2.
3rd and 2.
Running for the marker with Williams. And he's downed after getting this up to the 41. That one gains 7. And the Broncos will have a 1st down.
First down. 1st and 10 at the 41-yard line.
Play action with Nix. This one is hit by a defender and winds up incomplete.
I think you're seeing why they like this guy in coverage, man. He reacts well to throws and is so adept in breaking up passes right through contact or before they ever reach the target.
And he got it real close, but stopped just about a yard or so shy of that 1st down.
So much to like about that run, Kate, particularly what he was able to get out of it. The defense, I think, feels a little fortunate they were able to track him down before an even bigger run and crossing that 1st down marker.
So 3rd down becomes much tougher for him as 3rd and 1 becomes 3rd and a much more difficult 6. The penalty makes this a 3rd and 6. Here's Nix to throw. He has the first over the middle. And he's down. Looks like they made the stop at the 46-yard line. It's a pickup of 9 yards. And that'll be good for a Denver 1st.
That's what we call situational football. You spend all week working on your nickel passing game package to take advantage of 3rd downs just like that.
Draw play. This is Williams. This is ahead for about 5. Deshaun Elliott with that tackle. Now after the run, we see some trainers headed out for an injured player who was shaken up. Halfway to the marker, it's 2nd and 5. From the 41. He misfired on that one. It's behind his man.
Hey, Kate, I know it's unrealistic to expect a 100% completion rate from anywhere on the field. But in this close, you really shouldn't be missing too many throws. Those need to be borderline automatic.
Throwing the out route complete. And that one goes for a gain of 11. And the Broncos will have a 1st down.
I'm not sure how this defense let that guy slip through him like that. On 3rd down, nonetheless, he took that snap as an opportunity, and man, did he make an impact play.
It was there, but he couldn't hang on. That's incomplete.
Well covered on that play. Really not a large window for him to sneak that throw in.
At the 30-yard line.
They'll throw again. Nix. Completed to Sutton. And he's out of bounds right at that 25-yard line. Chance to move the chains here on 3rd and 4.
Makes it 3rd and 4.
Nick's looking to throw. Throw complete to Williams. And he'll be brought down here at the 23-yard line.
Here we go. Here's one of those game situations that just puts a smile on my face because I can think from Pop Warner to the NFL. Everybody on the field's thinking the same thing. Can we go for it? Can we get one more shot as you end up just short on that 3rd down? Give him the first half trifecta. He's 3 for 3 on field goals. And as much as they'd like 6 points to end drives, not 3, they can at least be happy they're getting consistent looks inside field goal range, and he's delivering.
Coverage team gets him down at the 26-yard line. The Steelers offense headed out. Offense ready to begin this drive, 1st and 10. Wilson to throw it. Finds his back, Jalen Warren. And he's going to be brought down up at the 28-yard line. 8 yards to go. Let's see how they approach this 2nd down.
At the 28-yard line.
Trying an inside give to Warren. And that's good yardage with a new set of downs. We'll pause now for an injured player, and it looks like he's worse for wear after handling that last carry. 1st and 10 from the 41. Shotgun handoff to Pirine. And he's brought down after a nice gain and a 1st down. Now after the run, we see he's visibly shaken up. Team medical staffers headed over to take a look. 1st and 10, ball set up at the 48. Here's a give to Harris. And that's good yardage there with a new set of downs to boot.
To be a stud back in this league, it takes more than just checking the athletic boxes. There's an IQ, a feel, a patience and craftiness required along with just tremendous vision. He showed all of it navigating that run up the middle.
Ooh, a little movement along the line there. That's going to cost the defense 5 yards. So he jumped too early, and that's going to cost him 5 yards.
Still 1st down.
Now talk about a golden opportunity at an immediate 1st down following that encroachment flag. Running it after the penalty. And this play reaches the 12-yard line before the stop is made. Give him 18 yards on that play, Brock, and it gets him a 1st down.
That right there, that will make the coaches happy. He didn't just get the 1st down, but got a healthy chunk of bonus yards afterwards.
The drive picks up here, 1st and 10. Working inside the red zone. This one's caught.
Every once in a while, it's fine to be conservative on 1st down, especially when you get enough to stay on schedule and get a little something coming out of it, too.
A 3-yard pickup brings up 2nd and 7.
On 2nd down, Warren. And as they bring him down, let's check the penalty flag. So now, partner, got to reevaluate what to do on this next snap because the holding call pushes them back quite a ways. They'll run here following the penalty. And he's short of the 1st after a mild gain. They get 6 on the run, and that sets up 3rd and 10 for them. From the gun, it's Wilson. Ooh, that looked like a pick for a second, but it hits the end zone grass. They are very fortunate to get this one back, but now they've got 4th down. Here comes Chris Boswell in the Steelers field goal unit. It's a 29-yard look right down the middle for him. Dicker connects there, and that cuts the lead in half, down to 3.
In that close, kicks have to be automatic. That won't stop the head coach, though, from holding his breath for a couple seconds until he sees it's up and good.
He's brought down to end that return as we've reached our 2-minute warning. They've got first down from the 31. Nix from the gun. And the first down pass sent away by a defender, incomplete. That one firmly denied by the man in coverage. And it's going to be second down. Off the play fake, he's going to throw. And that's going to be knocked away, incomplete. Clean breakup on that throw. And things look tougher now with 3rd and long. Nix. He's on the move. Oh, he's going to run for it. And he'll push this upfield and earn them a new set of downs.
You know, that's one of those little mental Rolodex plays. Right before the snap, you know if the read isn't there, that option isn't there, you can use your legs to make the adjustment and go get the first down.
That one is incomplete. Couldn't hang on through the contact. You go middle of the field against zone coverage, Brock. You know this firsthand. You are throwing into rush hour, and there aren't a lot of easy completions to be found in that part of the field.
Yeah, and a lot of those throws, Kate, you're signing your guy up to take some sort of hit. It's on you to protect your guys. Credit that defense for flying around and making the play.
They're going to think this over before trying 3rd and 1. They take a timeout. They'll have 2 left to work with before halftime. 3rd down, 1 yard to go. Now they'll throw out of the gun. Defender arrives right as the ball does, and the hit knocks it free. Incomplete.
See the pass, time up your hit, and jar that ball loose. Not a lot of players are hanging on through a well-placed hit like that one.
Punt team is on now, and they get this away. No return on this one. It's going to make it out of bounds and across the 25, spotted at the 24. The Steelers taking over on offense with halftime rapidly approaching. And they can try to move this into field goal range, Brock. 55 seconds left in the half. Getting out to his left. He's keeping it. Now we're going to get an offensive timeout. That's their first. 2nd and 6 coming up here. Russ now from the gun. And his pass is going to fall incomplete.
That play right there, Kate, that just goes to show you can't take any completion for granted. Even some of the shortest passes in the game plan.
Throw on 3rd down. That's caught for the first. And that's good yardage with a new set of downs. First down, here's Russ. He'll get this one to Watkins. And this is pushed ahead for a gain of 5. Tackle made by Chris Abrams-Drain. A quick throw is swatted away, incomplete. George Pickens, the intended target. And it'll be 3rd and 5 coming up. Russ is cooking again. And this one falls incomplete. Still 17 seconds left to play. Great defensive effort to reject that one. And that leaves them with 4th and 5. Here's Cameron Johnston to punt it away once more. And he finally gets a hold of one here. This is hit far. So this one carries all the way to the sideline and out. No chance to make a play on that, and they'll take over at the 16-yard line. All right, keeping it simple. They're just going to call a give right up the middle. And he'll go down after pushing this up to the 29. So we've reached halftime in Denver. The hometown fans, yeah, they're feeling good. Their Broncos have the lead. Now we'll send you to our studios in Orlando and Jonathan Coachman for a look around the league with our EA Sports Halftime Report.
Okay, Kate, back to you and Brock in just a moment. But after a wild first weekend in the NFL, time to see if things will settle down as we take a quick look at what's happening here in Week 2. We'll begin up at M&T Bank Stadium in Baltimore, where it was the Ravens who get the win at home. Lamar Jackson, a touchdown pass in the victory. From there, we head over to Detroit. Check on the Lions at home Ford Field. And they were winners in that one over the visiting Tampa Bay Bucks. Jared Goff, 3 touchdown passes as his guys moved to 2-0 on the young season. Finally, let's get up to the place they call Titletown, Green Bay, Wisconsin, to see what's happening with the Packers. And they were victorious in that one over the visiting Indianapolis Colts. Jordan Love, 4 touchdown passes in the victory. This one's been as good as advertised. Just a field goal separating these two teams. This was a very level first half, and I'd expect to see more of the same after the break.
All right, thank you, Coach, and we are back and about set to begin the second half. Here's a return from the 7. He's got a lane up past the 30. His return reaches that 34-yard line before he stopped. The Broncos with their offense headed out for our first possession of the half. And it has been all about these defenses so far, Brock. Even into the second half, we're still waiting for one of these offenses to take charge.
Yeah, what you're feeling, these defenses are making every yard tough, every first down tough, every series tough. And offensively, yeah, it's time to toughen up and maybe more importantly, sharpen up.
8 yards to go. Let's see how they approach this second down. Before the snap, some early movement. Let's see which side gets tagged with the penalty.
Defense.
He thought he had the timing down and could make the play, but just a hair too early.
Still second down.
Everyone's prepped. It's second down now. Another run for Williams. And he's going to go down right along the midfield stripe. That's a pickup of 9. And that'll be good for a Denver first.
First and 10 at the 50-yard line.
They stay on the ground with Williams. And they sent it straight ahead, but the front stops him after a gain of 3. Second down now, 7 to go.
Brings up second and 7.
From the 48. Doesn't have the hook up there, incomplete pass.
Hey, I know nobody's perfect, and all you have to do is listen to me and how many words I screw up. But you certainly expect those throws of that length to be 100%. They've got to be borderline automatic in this offense.
And he let his man too much there, Brock. Incomplete, 4th down coming up. No luck finding his receiver that time. So that brings up 4th down. They'll bring out the punter here. And he's going to do the honors for the 4th time today. So this one goes out of bounds inside the 20, but not by much. They're giving him the 18-yard line. Now the offense getting set to go for the Steelers. And their defense sure has kept this game close. Now it's time for them to come through, get some points for their team in this low-scoring affair. A run from Warren here to start the 3rd. And 2 yards is all he's going to get before he's caught. Sent down by Cody Barton. 8 yards to go. Let's see how they approach this second down.
At the 20-yard line.
Warren once more. Jukes one defender. And he's brought down after a nice gain and a first down.
Offensive coordinators tell us all the time, big runs only happen with coordinated efforts. Great blocking to spring them. Guys hitting blocks downfield, and a back who can show off his wheels.
Going to the ground again on first. And he's into the front for a gain of about 2.
Okay, that's a run that's ho-hum on the stat sheet, but if you see a bigger play on the ground later on, it'll largely be because of a play just like that one, softening up the front and opening the door for a bigger gap in the future.
It was there, he just couldn't corral it. So they're left facing 3rd and long. Shotgun snap for Wilson. And that's incomplete. He's going to wish he hung on to that pick there, but it's still going to bring up 4th down.
I think I could see his eyes from the booth. He was envisioning the return and simply dropped it. You got to secure the pick before anything else.
4th down, and on comes the punt team, and the kick's away. And he's just going to fair catch that one at the 24-yard line. So no return on that punt. And it's going to be their football coming up. Drive starts out with a 1st and 10. Drive begins with a run. It's Williams. And he powers through the middle for a gain of 4.
He'll expect more from himself on those type of plays, but there is nobody that's going to complain about that one. If you can do math, 4 plus 4 plus 4 equals a 1st down.
On 2nd down, a run with Williams. And the defense is all over this one for a big loss.
I know from the position of the quarterback, Kate, sometimes you hand that ball, you put it in the belly of the running back, and you send him right into the teeth of a buzzsaw. You can feel it from the jump, and that call from the defense, well, it came at the perfect time. Awareness. You've got to be aware. Play caller, quarterback, receiver have to be aware of where the sticks are. That route just not enough, not deep enough to extend the drive and move the chains.
Punt team on, and they'll send this one away. Fair catch called for, and he brings it in. Looks like right at about the 29-yard line. No return on that punt. And they'll get ready to go on offense. They're out and set, 1st and 10. Wilson now from the gun. Has some daylight through the 40. And that's good yardage there with a new set of downs to boot.
I love throwing on 1st down. And when you see a 1st down pass just like that, it's taking advantage of a matchup you plan for, and you go out and execute.
From the 44-yard line now, 1st and 10. Warren running between the tackles. And he has enough room to gain about 4.
That is just a good, solid run right there. I know, it's pretty basic commentary, but sometimes football can be basic. It keeps you on schedule, that kind of yards per carry, and you move the sticks.
Couldn't bring it in over the middle, incomplete. Looking for George Pickens that time. And it's 3rd down now. Wilson. Pass taken in by Freiermuth. And he'll have it down to the 44-yard line. Give him 9 on that play, and it's enough for the 1st.
You're not going to last long in the National Football League if you don't convert a good chunk of your 3rd downs. Nice find there to continue the series.
And they'll bottle this up after a 4-yard gain. That's Baron Browning who makes the stop. We'll get a stoppage now. Looks like we have someone banged up after that run in need of some attention. 2nd and 6 coming up here. They'll go again with Warren. And they make the stop, we're going to say at about the 37-yard line. It's a pickup of 3. They're going to need 3 more now on 3rd down. Here's Wilson. He's got the hook up to Watkins. And he's tackled with the 1st down yardage.
You know, they call that the money down for a reason, because you're just simply not going to last long in the NFL if you don't convert a good portion of your 3rd downs. It's the money down. And nice to see them roll the dice and continue the series.
On 1st down, Warren. And he stopped just before he reaches the red zone at the 21. It's a pickup of 11. And that's a Steelers 1st down.
And the Steelers 1st down.
They run with Warren. And he works this to the 15 before they make the stop. Give him around 6. That's going to make it 2nd and 4.
It's the pickup of 6. Brings up 2nd and 4.
They go with Warren on the run. And he's dropped just short of the marker, maybe a yard away. Now after the run, we see some trainers headed out for an injured player who was shaken up. Here we go, 3rd and less than a yard. They'll run with Warren. And he's brought down a little short. No, actually they do give him the 10-yard line.
He was brought down.
A 1-yard gain on the play. And he'll bring up a Pittsburgh 1st down.
Pittsburgh.
Warren here from the gun. And his charge towards the line, that's right around 3 yards. Second down now, 7 to go.
3-yard pickup. Brings up 2nd and 7.
Trying an inside give to Warren. And the defense gets there to force a small loss.
You know, that's so hard for me, Kate. That's the type of effort that deserves better when it comes to the results. It's going to show up as a negative run on the stat sheet, but that was not the runner's fault. He did all he could to fight to get back to the line, but this defense just kept.
And they take this in for the score.
Touchdown, Pittsburgh.
The Steelers take a third-quarter lead. Russell Wilson with the touchdown. Great play by the QB there, Brock. The play broke down. He didn't have much of a choice other than to escape and improvise. And in the end, turned out to be the best call he could have made.
It is such a necessary tool in today's NFL for that QB to put right in his tool belt, Kate. You know, in my day, you could be a blacksmith, right? You just do the job and stay in the pocket. Not anymore. You got to be an artist. And you got to be an artist that could create when things break down. And that's big time to get a touchdown out of it as well.
Broncos 9.
Now Boswell on to send this away. On the return, here's Mims. Coverage team gets him down at the 26-yard line. Denver set to take the field on offense. And I'm sure they're tired of bringing out the punter, Brock. They're hopefully going to give him some rest this time around and find some points to go after that lead. On 1st and 10, here's Nix. Short throw is dropped. This one's incomplete. He can't hang on to the pass. And that'll bring up 2nd down. Up the gut they go with Williams. Good little rip there. Looks like about 6. Nick Herbig making the play. 6 yards to pick up there. That's going to bring up 3rd and 4.
Makes it 3rd and 4.
Ooh, the hard count worked. Somebody jumped. I think this is going to give them the first.
Encroachment defense.
Well, it's not a long walk to the new spot, but it is a disappointing one to make. Instead of 3rd down, they're now defending 1st and 10. Running it after the penalty. And they limit the damage just a few yards on that gain. Cole Holcomb there on the stop. 2nd down now, 7 to go.
Brings up 2nd and 7 at the 40-yard
Shotgun snap to Nix. Pocket isn't holding up. They're able to drop him. And that pushes them back. 3rd down coming up.
Well, here's what I know, Kate. And sadly, from personal experience, after this one's over, the QB, he's going to be the first one in the cold tub because he has been feeling the heat and paying the price all game long. At some point, you've got to find a way to protect the passer or he's not going to endure this season.
Tried getting it to Cortland Sutton, and they're going to be stuck with a 4th and long. Here comes the Broncos punting unit. Takes it in at the 26. And some nice running on that return. He gets it up past the 35. Officially a 55-yard launch. And the Steelers will take over possession. 1st down, ball at the 36. They'll start on the ground here with Warren. And he's got a decent gain before being brought down. A nice 6-yard pickup. They're going to have 2nd and 4.
Brings up 2nd and 4 at the 42-yard line.
From the 42. This will be cut by Watkins. And he'll pick up enough to move the chains. 1st and 10. Ball set up at the 48.
1st down, Steelers.
Shotgun handoff to Warren. And they bring him down, but there's a flag on the field.
Illegal block in the back. Offense.
So they catch the illegal block in the back, Brock, and that's rare that we see the clipping call. It's a dangerous play. It's rightfully going to back up this offense. It's caught. That's Calvin Austin. And he made a bid for midfield there, but stopped on his own side at the 49. So we're through 3 here. It's the Steelers with the ball. They're leading, but not by a lot. They'll come to the line here, 2nd and 9. A give here to Warren. And he got it real close, but stopped just about a yard or so shy of that first down.
Well, that doesn't net a first down. You get yards like that in the run game, you will take it in the NFL.
Battle coming up on 3rd and inches. Now Warren. And he's tackled with the first down yardage.
That is your old school meat and potatoes call right there. Don't even think about throwing it. Just rush it ahead and get what you need.
Counterplay here, Warren. And he's able to get this to the 32 before going down. It's a 4-yard pickup, and that's going to bring up 2nd and 6.
A gain of 4. It's now 2nd and 6 at the Broncos 32.
They'll hand it off to Warren. And they bring him down. Looks like he got it to the 27. That's going to be a gain of 6, and they need only inches now here on 3rd down.
Brings up 3rd and inches.
So now they're going to throw with Wilson. Complete beyond the marker. And he stopped just before he reaches the red zone at the 21.
It's a gain of 6.
They get 6 and a first down as well.
Steelers.
From the gun, they go with Harris. And the power play up the gut only results in 2 yards. We'll get a stoppage now. Looks like we have someone banged up after that run in need of some attention. 8 yards to go. Let's see how they approach this 2nd down. Staying on the ground with Harris. And he's stopped. Now we'll wait to hear what this flag is all about. Well, partner, they say there's holding on every play. You just got to look for it, right? That time, though, we did not have to look too hard. They'll run here, following the penalty. And he'll go down. Looks like they're marking him at the 11.
I got to really rack my brain, Kate, to remember a play, a run in this league that nice that doesn't end up getting an offensive first down. He did all he could to will this drive forward.
He has the first over the middle. And he'll pick up enough to move the chains.
You know, it sure seems like he knew exactly where he was going with that before the snap. That's a pre-snap decision that led to a post-snap first down.
Trying to run in, Harris. And the plunge up the gut yields nothing there. We get a stoppage here. One of their big blockers up front. In some pain following that play. He's being attended to. It's 2nd and goal. Trying it again with Harris. And he gets into the end zone. Touchdown, Pittsburgh. The Steelers now lead by 10. Najee Harris, the touchdown. They kept it on the ground as opposed to airing it out, and that time, well, Brock, the ground game paid off.
Well, these great rushing attacks down here that could score rushing touchdowns, it takes the whole party getting involved. Yeah, the burst of the running back was tremendous. How about the launch of his blockers right off the line of scrimmage? That's a touchdown the entire way, and it took the entire group offensively.
That one right down the middle. And the Steelers drive their lead to 11. Now Boswell on to send this away. Has this at the 6. He's got a lane up past the 30. And this will give them decent field position. The return gets out to the 30. The Broncos offense all set to go. And this game might be going better if he could have some more time just to work back there. This pass rush has been all over them. Really keeps taking this offense out of any grooves that they've managed to get into.
Okay, I like to say in life there's energy givers and there's energy vampires.
Yeah.
And for this defense, these sacks right here, there's such energy givers. And man, it's like a vampire sucking the juice out of an offense.
Yeah, I love that. Couldn't connect on first. It's second down. To throw, here's Nix. Into the hands of Dulcich. And he'll push this upfield and earn them a new set of downs. First and 10 from the 41.
First down. First and 10 at the 41-yard line.
Going left side, Williams with it. And he's brought down for a loss.
I talked to a bunch of different GMs, Kate, especially around draft time, and they all say the same thing. Linebackers are so hard to find. It's hard to transition from the college game that's in so much space to this game where you've got to play in a phone booth, yet have that explosiveness to chase a play on the outside down like that linebacker just did.
It's taken in by Williams.
Nix's pass complete to Javon.
That defense, it'll give up that completion every time. They don't just like it, they love it, because it creates a fun little race between everybody coming downhill to go make that tackle, or in this case, run him right out of bounds.
No one open, so he chucks this to another county.
You know, that's an example right there where you just simply got to be on the same page with each other and get both ends of the play right to execute. They want that one back.
Punter takes the field on fourth down, and he sends this one flying. It's fielded at the 14. And he gets him out of the deep part of their half. This is out across the 20. The Steelers returning their offense, and this running back to the field. And those legs must be tired, but he ain't stopping, Brock. Not with the type of game that he's been having for himself on the ground. They'll start with a give to Harris. Breaks the tackle, green grass ahead. It's a 33-yard gain and a fresh set of downs.
Those outside runs so critical for running back, quarterback, O-line to hit their targets. They got a target area to expose that defense and make the most of it, and that offense just put on display some teaching tape for it.
So the big play gets him inside the opposing 45, Brock, with a new set of downs to boot. Oh, looks like the defense got a little too excited there, and that's going to be a penalty.
Neutral zone infraction, defense.
Broke the plane before the snap, and that's going to give the offense some free yardage.
Still first down.
So they'll only need 5 now after that neutral zone infraction penalty. Russ is going to cook here. And that one's unsuccessful. Defender smart there to get a hand on that one. And that sets up 2nd and 5. Russ off the play fake. Passing struggles, bleeding over from that last play. He's forced to get rid of this one. No connection on the last play, and now it's 3rd down. Russ setting to throw. He's got Harris. And he'll get this down to the 33-yard line. So after that completion, we've got a player in some visible discomfort. And here come the trainers to get him some help. Offense staying out there. It's 4th and 1. Here's Harris. Escapes a defender. And they've got him down near the red zone at the 22. It's an 11-yard gain to back up the considerable gamble there on 4th down, and they move those chains.
4th down, pressure on him. He was not backing down for a second. Nice effort to carry the rock. More importantly, for his offense to get a 1st down.
So tough to stay set when you've got defenders doing everything they can to make you jump, and, well, they got one of them to move that time. Going to the ground again on 1st. A flag's down as he stops. Looks like this one's on the offense. So now, partner, got to reevaluate what to do on this next snap because the holding call pushes him back quite a ways. From the gun, it's Wilson. Austin's there to haul it in.
Kid, I can't tell you how good that is. Anticipating the outcut, having the ball on the way before the receiver's head even turns, he puts it on him so that receiver can easily get out of bounds for the nice gain.
Well, it looks like the defense jumps just before the snap there.
Encroachment, defense.
So he jumped too early, and that's going to cost him 5 yards.
Still second down.
All right, here we go. Second down. Now Wilson on the play fake. He rolls to his right. He's on the move. He gets a little something out of it before sliding to a stop.
I love that play. I mean, that's quarterback 101. Nothing downfield, get what you can with your legs, but so much more importantly, protect yourself. Availability, one of the most important abilities for any quarterback.
And he's tackled with the first down yardage.
A split second, all that kept the defense from making a stand right there. It's amazing, man. This game of inches and split-second reactions. A nice bit of burst, surge forward for enough to go get that first by a couple before they could finally drag him down.
And they've got him behind the line for a big loss.
They say about great outfielders in baseball, there's just something to them. They've got a knack, a feel, an instinct to take the right line, the right angle. For safeties, to create tackles for loss in the run game, it's the exact same attribute and skill set. Got to take that right angle and then go finish that runner.
And he has it down to the 8-yard line on the play. Following that completion, medical staff headed out for an injured player. We'll see what the nature of his injury is. They've held him out twice. Here we go, 3rd and goal. Ross out of the pistol. The throw is caught. And that play is brought to a halt, they're going to say, at the 5-yard line.
You can earn your money in the NFL in all sorts of different ways, but defensively, in a league where you're just not hitting as much in training camp, you're not tackling as much as they got to in the old days, when you can make a play in the open field, keep them short like that, I promise you some money will follow. Those 3 points could go a long way to securing this W. Makes it a lot more comfortable knowing the other side's got to score a couple touchdowns now. A touchdown to field goal's not going to get it done anymore.
Now Boswell on to send this away. On the return, here's Mims. And in the end, he's able to get it to what used to be a touchback. It's at the 25 after the return. Denver ready for another offensive possession. And this certainly isn't the rut they want to be in, Brock. All of their drives have been ending in punts as of late. And the drive will start out with a 1st and 10. Nix from the gun. Got a man, it's Marvin Mims. And they're going to bring him down just beyond the 30 at the 31. Second and 4. That's too far in front, and it's not going to be caught. Looking for his wide receiver there. And now they need to get 4 on 3rd down. Out of the gun, it's Nix. That one falls to the turf, couldn't hang on, it's incomplete.
There's the importance of staying in phase as a defender. He was all over him in coverage, and that really did help force the incompletion.
Desperation time here on 4th. No place to go. They get him to the turf and force a turnover on downs. Now this is the dreaded sight anytime there's a sack. He's hurting after taking that hit, and they're going to get out there to check on him. They'll get this drive started. 1st and 10. They give to Harris from the gun. And they try to power it forward, but only a couple of yards there. 8 yards to go. Let's see how they approach this 2nd down. Harris once more. And in a rarity today, he's stopped at the line of scrimmage. Back-to-back runs yielding just 2 yards, and now it's 3rd and 8. That brings us to the 2-minute warning here in Denver. Steelers moments away from a 2-0 start. A less than ideal 3rd and 8 here. Russ now from the gun. Flush down now to his left. He's running for it. And they will score. Touchdown, Pittsburgh. The Steelers have likely locked up the win right there. Russell Wilson with the touchdown. Wow, great work there by the quarterback. The play broke down, didn't really have much of a choice other than to escape and improvise. And in the end, Brock, the best call he could have made.
Yeah, and you can do it in different ways in today's NFL, right? The Tom Brady's just recently retired. He did it with his brain. He did it with his mind, but you've got to be able to improvise, as you said. You got to be able to create when a play breaks down. And when you can put 6 on the board, man, does that infuse your offensive group with confidence.
Now Boswell on to send this away. On the return, here's Mims. And a decent return ends as they bring him down inside the 30. So here comes the Bronco offense. And this a final opportunity to make things a little closer in that final score. Offense ready to begin this drive, 1st and 10. First throw for the backup now. Hits him on the out route. And that's good yardage with a new set of downs. We have a timeout called by the Broncos. That's their first. Wilson with it on first. Finds Mims.
The goal of running that drag route is to get it to him for at least a minimal gain with space to add after that. They picked up a good chunk, and there was nearly room to add even more.
At the 48-yard line.
From the 48. No luck on the connection. It's incomplete. No luck finding his receiver that time. And that leaves him with 3rd and short. Wilson to throw again. Pass taken in by Sutton. And they finally bring him down, but that is a big gain and a new set of downs. Once more, it's Wilson. He had it for a moment, but a great defensive play to jar it loose. Incomplete. Just couldn't hang on through the contact. And it sets up 2nd down. On play action now, Wilson. Couldn't connect across the middle. It's an incomplete pass. Looking for his wide receiver there. And that's going to leave him with a tough 3rd and long. Sticking in the air with Wilson. That one is incomplete. Couldn't hang on through the contact. Hit arrived as the ball did to break things up. And now they're staring at 4th and long. Throwing again. Here's Wilson. Throw caught by his running back. And he's tackled for a short gain. And this one won't get close. They make the stand and force that turnover on downs.
Hey, I get it. It's already over. But go down swinging. Unfortunately, that play, like so many of them today, Kate, has been pretty indicative of how this contest has gone.
The visitors back out on offense. Their running back headed out once again. And this one just a formality till the clock runs out. Only one timeout remaining to stop it. Your favorite formation, right, Brock? The victory formation here as he takes a knee.
Okay, time for the defense to think about getting that ball back. And this is where you've got to conserve every second. Got to expect a timeout coming any moment now.
Harris gets it on the draw. And that tackle stops him after a solid gain. Give him 6 yards on the run, so it's going to be 3rd and 5.
It's a gain of 6, and it's 3rd down.
So the Steelers come in and take this on the road. And they can be proud of their exploits on the road and overall so far this season as they improve to 2-0. So for Brock Eward, our incredible crew, everybody here at EA Sports, I'm Kate Scott signing off. We'll see you next time. The Steelers are winners, as we'll see you next time from Denver.